off. Whatever. Stream start. There we go. What a flattering perspective. Do you have my stream
Yeah, it's
ready?
telling me about the Samsung Galaxy X10. Sorry,
Amazing.
S10. I'm not really sold. Oh, what a good camera angle.
Why, yes. Did you grind healing items as well?
I did not, but I have a ton of blood items, so if need be, I can crush them all and buy some. It'll be fine.
Alright, so that's for then. Was the moon always this big? Never
No,
noticed. I don't know.
it was, yes.
Okay. Fishing hamlet.
Oh boy,
That's where we left off.
sure is.
So first things first. I'll summon you. Then Born.
Time to ring that tiny bell. Oh, my cape vanished again. This is such a weird glitch. I absorbed it into my body.
Just cleave through this thing.
No mercy for blobby things. This is a fine note.
Okay, so D&D talk, right? We might as well.
Ye?
Um, so I was thinking since I'm an idiot and I'm totally like my mind is totally in D&D campaign 2 also planning because I'm an idiot mode. Oh, I was standing too close to the wall. I couldn't summon you from there.
Oh,
Discovered
nice.
chime, nice. So I was thinking, what if both campaigns were set at the same time?
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Like we will have played one. They will not obviously. There will be the limitation of us not encountering ourselves, or it could be like untold stories. Like the second thing is just come over here again. Because I said fashion souls. um,
Ah, yes.
I'll start with that before I continue talking about that. So I've got some. I've considered some different outfits. Um, the Maria Hunter's garb, which would be like a dark clad version,
Ooh, that does look very good.
and the alternative would be this one.
Hmm.
Since Misery in her actual design wears white clothes,
Oh,
white
okay.
dress. I was considering this.
They both look really good.
The problem with Bloodborne, right? All outfits look good.
True. But if white is her color, I think that's a good fit.
Yeah, probably.
Though the Maria looks really good too.
Yeah, I went through the stuff and was like, damn, I can have three different sets that look really good with skirts.
The struggle is real.
It's real. Right. Um, so as we start walking, I guess.
Alright. Let's see how quickly my most hated enemy in this area makes an appearance. I don't remember.
There's something.
Oh yeah, these guys.
Nice
Oh,
try.
that's
They missed me, and then I hit two of them.
a... Let
Yeah,
us
blood.
cleanse these foul streets. As a fine note.
I
Yeah,
originally
blood.
wanted to, like when I farmed for healing items, I originally wanted to just go and farm, like literally the blood vials from those enemies. But I ended up
Mm-hmm.
discovering that just farming souls was way easier and just buying them. Because I kept dying. And no,
Oh
I'm not
yeah.
counting any of those deaths,
Look at this goober.
because I focus on getting as much out of it in the least time, so I don't actually care
Whoa!
about dying. Nice try.
Wow. Get wrecked. Oh, blood vials. Sweet. Yeah,
Yeah,
blood.
they drop a lot apparently.
I like the way they walk around with their spears held perfectly upright. Huh.
There's an item up here which I can't get.
Hmm. Thinking emoji.
Oh, like I can't try to that. Alright, I'll get back a bit closer to the mic. There we go. Right.
Oh, God.
Oh, curses.
Please, no. Please.
I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm still alive somehow.
Oh, God.
Did you see how low my health was? It was even lower than yours was just now.
Death.
I'm gonna go back and... It's like, it's not a long way anyway. I'm gonna go back and get to summon you yet again.
I just wanted to kill a fishy boy, and then the curse got me.
Same. But it did not get me, just barely, with like a sliver of HP.
Nice.
Okay, so, so I guess it would be, back to the D&D topic, it would be kind of weird to encounter our own characters, wouldn't it?
I mean, I guess it depends on how it's done.
I guess that would be something to settle with the party. The players. If they want to have it be possible or not.
Yeah, definitely. In a certain way, it could be kind of like a funny surprise. If it's like, surprise, now you have to temporarily, for a short while, play as your old characters again, as they do something in the side area that's important, or something like that.
That would
I
be
think there are fun
wild.
things you could do with it.
That would be wild. But I don't know. Actually, I think it would be cool. But like, if we do that, like for the show side of things, assuming anyone actually listens to that and hasn't listened to the first one, because we don't know how long things will be, right? What if our first campaign will actually be like? I mean, it pretty likely will be more than 100 hours, because there's no way, right?
Yeah.
You have a shorter thing than that. And if someone decides to check out like campaign 2, which is basically how I did it with Critical Role, for example, we wouldn't want to have sudden things be in there that don't really make sense. We could have sections where you play the characters, but like have it not be part of the actual upload, or like still upload it, but like as a separate section where you can listen to it optionally, and it's not, and what happens to them is not important, because the characters don't actually know the things unless they find out later.
Mm-hmm.
there's different ways to handle that for sure. Would be pretty cool,
Yeah.
but it would
think
also
so.
be
It
pretty
does.
cool to just simply hear of like the tales of what happened in the first one,
Definitely.
while actually not encountering them. Maybe play in a different area of a realm kind of thing.
You stop in a tavern and the bard is singing a song about an adventure of the previous characters.
Well, if we go by what you said with there being a human human controlled continent to one side, maybe have the second adventure play there, for example. Just a random example,
Yeah.
because I mean we definitely don't decide where that second campaign will be before the second campaign actually starts, because whatever happens in the first campaign could heavily affect that. So
True.
there's that. But for example, just something like that where it's you don't actually play on the exact same place, but in a like neighboring area, which is pretty close. So things
Yeah.
from there actually might affect things. And if there's like a calendar system, it would be pretty intense to have things influencing one another. Of course, that would also require a lot of effort on your part, so maybe not that. I guess it depends on how you take your notes as a DM. I don't actually know any of that. If you like have notes where you would write down what happened and what date it was at the certain points in time, then it would probably not be too hard to see what with the current event.
Oh god, there it is.
Big boy. That hit me. That's a range.
I hate these things. Yeah. I'm probably dead.
Sure are.
Just eat me, I guess.
Oh my god. It grabbed me as well.
Yep. This enemy sucks.
So I live because I'm the host and I've got more HP.
That's good.
How did I dodge that? I don't know, but
Skill.
now that's a fine message. If you take a look at the stream, that's a fine message.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, it didn't actually look like it was set on the ground, it just appeared right after I killed the enemy. And the enemy dropped an item, so... It was a fine note because of the coincidence.
Indeed.
Well, I guess the proper planning of that sort of stuff. I like the idea of it playing at the same time, but any of the details maybe not even... I mean, referencing is fine and all, but maybe the others wouldn't even want to have it be that close. But I still very much would like it to, even if it wouldn't play at the same time, play on the same continent, or not necessarily continent, but the same world.
Yeah.
Guess that's fun. I like that sort of stuff.
Really great idea. Yeah. I do too.
I mean, I've pretty much already slightly hinted that when I talked about my second character concept and how I wanted to have that reference in the first campaign already. I mean, moving on to the next topic. Remember when we talked about there's a ladder, okay. When we talked about the different ways the isekai thing could be handled for my primary character, like with other isekai people, should they even appear at all. Oh my god. I just now these two things connected in my head. Like, what if other isekai characters do not appear in the first campaign, but in the second one? Would be pretty funny as well. But that's not important. That's not what I wanted to talk about. Like, there could be different ways. You know how there's different ways to revive someone when someone doesn't have a body anymore. You can revive them with the one high tier revival spell. And then there's that one where I don't know if the enemy, the person, said enemy because enemy, fighting enemies. If the person does not have a body anymore or not, or if they still have to have one, I don't remember. The druid one where you reincarnate, which is basically literally called reincarnate. Where you return as a different race. So if there could be different ways to summon, or like oh, that's the start.
Reeks of hidden path, therefore remember
I dropped back down to kill the bell ringing woman.
Oh, interesting. She was right there, huh?
Yeah.
See if I can knock this ladder down for you.
Oh, I'm just walking around right now again.
Oh, it's down.
Did it lead to the, well, it's not a bonfire, but to that place?
Yep.
Oh, okay, interesting. Anyway, that is just one thing that could be the case. There could also be, back when you had the idea of what if there's different isekai characters that had absolutely nothing to do with one another, coming from different worlds. They could be different races, and such things. Maybe even in that sense, races that are not non-playable races that don't actually exist in the continent otherwise. Maybe.
Wow.
Just random thoughts that came through to my mind. That I remember we actually talked about before, but since it's been forever, thought I'd mention it. Harrowed clothes. They might make for good white clothes as well.
Remember the dead. Oh, is this where that item was that we couldn't get before?
I don't like the bag on the back. Doesn't look very wealthy, and that's fitting for misery. Yeah, that's the item. Bloodstone chunk. Oh, that's the upgrade material for level 10, isn't it? No, wait. Was it chunk?
No, I think chunk is the one that got us up to level 9.
Right. Yeah.
I think we need a.
Sounds more reasonable.
I think it's a rock for level 10.
Let's.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. And jump up there.
Oh no! Don't be throwing your spear at me, dude.
I'm gonna
That's
walk
illegal.
up there. Oh, you're already wearing that house. We're this close to that path already, huh? I dodge while not looking. Skill. They can take very little beating. They're quite the glass cannons.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yep.
It's a fish dog.
It's official.
How could you? Oh.
You're welcome.
Oh! Oh, he fell through the map for me.
Oh, he's back for me. Whoa!
Oh! Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Bubbling.
Oh.
No thanks. That's one down. Got the other one. Good.
Yee. Teamwork.
Yee. One-on-one battles.
See another fishy boy up ahead.
Whoa.
Oh no. Good God.
I'm gonna take care of this spear boy in the meantime. Oh, big guy. Watch out. Oh, this one's got a weapon.
Curse thing? I don't know. I think so.
This big boy got a weapon.
Oh yeah, he's got a big anchor. Oh wow, that's quite the swing.
I've got quite the swing as well. Get staggered. Good job.
We've
Brought
done
him
it.
down. Right. Another thing I was thinking with the this is just food for thought because how you handle it is entirely up to you. But if there's different fractions, they could summon like the whole summoning thing. It could be it could be from different worlds. It could be different methods that lead to different ways of appearing and whatnot. Because there's I mean, if the summoning of my character would be a planned thing by people of some sort of government, then it would have been a failed one, definitely. If it's from some random power that just wants to disturb balance or whatever, then it could have been intentional. But like, if there's different fractions, it would make sense if that a failed one could exist because they're not the ones that usually do that.
Yeah.
That's just one way to handle things. It's just so many different ideas and how to handle that one go through my head, and so I thought I'd share, even though it's kind of like this. Yeah, I'm putting you towards one idea, but then I give you 10 different ideas, and then it's gonna take 5 months until we actually start, and then everything's forgotten until then. Unless you note
guy
down
lying
anything.
on the floor here? He looks like a ghost to me.
Oh, there's something lying down there. Oh, you, I'm afraid I've made a bunch of things. I can hear the bell now. The beast hide, assassin, he's after me. Again and again. It never ends. Please, I need you to do something. The village is the true secret, testament to the old sins. I'm just gonna read that myself so that you know what he says as well. It feeds this hunter's nightmare. Oh, I skipped a message. So our forefathers sin.
We hunters cannot bear their weight forever.
We hunters cannot bear their weight forever. It isn't fair, it just isn't fair. Faint noises. Dead.
Aww. He was a good guy.
Simon's bow blade. An underground cell inner chamber key. Wait, that's the one that leads to that other guy down there, probably.
Yep.
Well, not now, because I spent a lot of my madman knowledge to get those clothes from Maria. For the sake of fashion souls. Door doesn't open from this side? Right.
The bowblade is half the reason I made this blood tinge build, because I really look forward to trying that.
Wait, did we come from this side?
We came from down there.
Right, we can walk around here as well. Wait, there was a second path, wasn't there?
Oh, there's a way down there.
There was a second path in here, wasn't there? Yeah.
I think so.
I'm lost. I think they more or less lead to the same place anyway. Or maybe this one doesn't lead anywhere actually.
I think this might be a shortcut later.
Yeah, looks like it.
I think this is one of those central lamps where like 3 different places lead back to it, because I think that's an elevator in the corner too.
That sounds reasonable.
This might actually
Anyway.
be the last lamp in the DLC.
What? Can you repeat that?
This might actually be the last lamp in the DLC, aside from the one we get for defeating the last boss.
Oh boy, I can hear a bell ringing. That's the one you
Yeah.
talked about probably.
Yep.
That assassin guy is gonna appear any moment.
There he is.
There. Whoa! The bridge is moving. Whoa. That was surprisingly easy.
Go ring your bell somewhere else, jerk.
Bloody armband. This game does not have chance drops from NPCs, does it?
I don't think so. I think
That's a
it's,
very good change.
Yeah. There's a ladder to the left.
Goodbye. A ladder, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, down there. I'll first check out up here.
Sounds good.
Ah. Maybe not. This looks like it's the way that continues on.
Sure does.
Let's check the... Actually, let's drop on this side, because I assume we can slowly drop over to that place. Anyway.
Oh, there's a guy here.
He dodged right into my attack.
All according to Keikaku. Bullets.
This is just rock. Okay, good. For a moment I thought it would be gross. Let's see. Yeah, there's the ladder. Could go over there. This death. I think this might be death. If I drop down to the water.
Wait, I have some of these. They're not gems in this. They're like coins.
Like things
Oh, I
you can
see.
drop.
Yeah, I can't see it, so I feel like
Probably.
it might be death.
Let's not try it. Like, even with you as the summon, because it would be a long way back.
That it would. Oh, there's an enemy down there. So,
Oh,
I
probably
guess
not
it's
then.
possible.
But let's
but-
stay up here first.
Yeah.
I don't know if you need to go blood form. Whoa, whoa, no!
Misery!
Good good thing he ran out of hits. Or more precisely, the last one did not deal any damage.
Jeez. That was nasty.
You noticed a bit too late. I was already mid-fall when I noticed that there was no proper routing on that side. Enemies. There's the next one.
Whoa.
Whoa, more than one. Watch out. There's the spear thrower throwing spears at us too. Blood vials. Good. Done. Lightning!
There's a sunbro out here. Who's doing that?
I don't know, but I'd get back in if I were you. Because we can't be hidden here. Or, well, around the corner too, yes.
Oh, there's a
Is
ladder.
that the one up there? Yeah, it is.
Ow.
I'm gonna go up the ladder over here. Because I assume that way I can reach him. That hurt. Hey, you.
Ouch.
I'm gonna drop down.
Oh, wow, rude. I just got double lightning strikes on the ladder.
Oh, he died.
Sadly.
Goodbye. Okay, let's see. I will make my way back somehow. Stone chunk, that will drop me down there again. Oh, that can hit me there.
Try walking a little closer. See if maybe I can get long distance summoned somehow.
Yeah, probably not.
No.
Well, make my way over there. I dropped an item, but that's fine. I'm just gonna go back here anyway. So what I will have to do is climb up that ladder, and then the way is actually not that long because no enemies alive. I think. Yeah, right. We just spent a lot of time running in circles, basically. From what I remember.
Yeah, kinda did.
That platform? Whoa. Don't fall. Yeah, like multiple different circles. I think I'm already halfway back.
Nice.
Right, it was just some corpse moving. There we are. I'm at the well already, which we can still check out later on.
Indeed.
Not to forget. And I'm back at the lantern. Almost. There it is. Discovered the
Hey.
chime.
Nice. I can't believe I got smote by Zeus.
Thrilled.
Oh no, my emote menu went away. I had it open while running and it disappeared.
Right, it totally looked like we were going to have it perfectly synced. Like
Yeah.
from your movement, it looked like you would use your mode at the same time.
I hit X at the right time, but the menu had disappeared.
You already went through that house entirely, right. Oh, there's an item up there.
Oh.
Let's see if I can get that. It was worth having you die, I guess. Over here, I think? Yeah, there it is. Bloodstone chunk. Okay.
Nice.
Not that I'm gonna use any upgrade items anymore. Right. So, back down here,
Take two.
over that bridge.
It's cool how it wobbles.
Yeah, I was thinking if we could drop. Was wondering if we could drop into that house, but actually,
That invader that we killed, he's
yeah.
still standing here for me, but he's not a red phantom anymore. He's solid.
Oh, cool.
He's just standing there, not doing anything. I can target him, but I can't actually hit him.
Amazing. You look good.
He has like a gnarly beard. He needs to get like a brush to comb it.
Now let's drop down here. Guess this enemy dropped something for me. Bullets, of course he did. Blood vials.
Yeah, blood.
What's this? Nothing? Oh, fatty, don't give up. There's a path.
Oh, there's a staircase in there.
Blood vials? In where?
In that like, this thingy. I can see a staircase past some of the
Huh,
wood.
sure can do that. Maybe it's a maze.
If only hunters could crawl. Could really easily
Oh.
get to that.
House we can not enter. Okay, never mind.
Denied.
Oh. Looks like an entry.
Yeah,
Second,
and that looks
any
like
of the boats
death.
got anything?
Sure
Yeah.
is death.
Yep. Agreed. Oh, there's the stairs. It's actually not a labyrinth at all.
Oh, that was easy.
Pretty straightforward, actually.
Oh.
Oh, the bell.
But where is he appearing?
Where's the exit? It's just the way back?
Looks like it, huh?
What was the point of this entire playtime?
That's a great question.
There he is.
There he is.
That's cute. Oh, he stabs
I think
himself.
he's seppuku'd.
Yeah. Hey, look, I got the guard.
Nice.
Only 2 more times then. But where next?
We could go up the ladder, or... Actually, I think that's it, huh? There's nothing else down here?
You mean the ladder over there?
Yeah, the one where I died.
Because I needed to go up that to get back.
I think that was everything down there.
Yeah, I think that's everything around here in total, actually. Which is weird, because that means this place was a dead end, just for those items, basically.
Huh. Were we down there?
I was down there.
Oh, okay.
At the same time when you died, because there was this little crawling enemy
Ah,
that drops stuff that you want.
yeah, the blobby thing.
Oh wait. This might be it. We drop down on this side of the fence. Hope this does not mean I just killed myself. That looks like abyss here.
Yeah, I think this just goes around.
Oh, there's an item.
Oh, nice.
Tempering damp blood gem. Wait, something else is moving. Did we not kill everything in there? I thought we did.
Nope, there's a guy right here, apparently.
And an item.
Nice.
Bloodstone chunk. Okay. What? What's that?
Huh.
Walk through that and
Fish,
Maybe.
I think?
it made noises.
No. Worms.
A worm?
Oh, worm?
That's the only place is the well now? That's...
No, there's the upper path that we didn't go through because it looked like
Oh right,
progress.
yeah, it looked like it continued. And that's exactly what we were looking for now, a path to continue on. Right. That makes sense. Oh no, is this a dead end? There's only the path that continues. Where should we go? That was embarrassing.
It happens. There's a lot of areas and winding pathways.
So, did you watch some of my Fire Emblem streams?
Mm-hmm.
Neki was there to watch the last one.
Oh, nice. Watch out, there's one of these lightning people somewhere.
And the Hector voice is really good.
Oh, there they are.
I wonder if at some point I will play a D&D character, that voice.
Yes, good.
Probably not too soon though. Not that I don't want to, but I've already got my campaign characters planned. First and the second one. My kobold's not gonna have that voice.
Now that would be a twist.
My kobold's a girl, so...
Now that would be a huge twist.
I mean, I want to give her a badass voice too, so that's still... I like.
Aww.
So that's still, the huge difference between the looks and, you know, between
Sure is.
the looks of the race, not the design. The character will be clad in full armor at almost all times. So
I guess I'll summon you now at the first place.
I think that's a good call. So that we can move you to the second one as well.
Yee.
Too bad I need to travel back and forth because that's the way of the game.
Indeed.
Fishing hamlet, right?
Yep.
And on the topic back on the topic of D&D. I was thinking, you know how I have the setup for the first one planned out, like the whole choose your story.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking something else for the second one. I know I'm kind of stupid to actually have ideas for that. This already at 2, but I was thinking maybe have it be like one story that progresses with, like, you know how in stories you don't meet everyone at the same time. You slowly get more people.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that could be really cool for the second one. Do not start off with everyone, and
Yeah.
have them like maybe even like up to 5 sessions in or whatever.
That's an interesting idea.
I mean,
I killed a few of these guys already. They didn't respawn after I got sent back to my world.
right. So
I'm gonna...
Watch out. Let's just try to attack you, so I killed them.
Thank you. Lead
It's not like with the thing. It's not like we couldn't play some sort of NPCs or whatever to have some sort of involvement as the players.
True.
Up to that point.
Here comes the big boy.
So I guess it wouldn't really make too much sense if we were
Ow.
like party NPCs, because why would they leave? What would happen?
Yeah. True.
Also, we kind of defeat the purpose of slowly introducing party members, if there were substitute party members.
One of them sacrifices his life to save the other party members.
But yeah, I was thinking, what's the whole premise of my character? Would be would be a later introduced character. And at least there are already 2 around. I just think those are 2 very different approaches, and while one is well, the first one's pretty cool. Having it twice probably. I mean, it's not bad. It's a very good way to build up the characters and stuff like that, without like the same non-overwhelming thing. But I guess the second one, if we were to do it that way, it would need to be more story-driven, because you're basically telling someone you're the main character. It would be more like a story of that character, I guess.
True.
When they slowly get more party members. Just this, I guess it's pretty normal for anime, for example. But also games just get party members over time.
Yeah. So that's everything in there, I think, yeah.
Just a normal progression speed, rather than the classic thing. I mean, both of my approaches, the idea for the first one too, works basically the same way, just to avoid, unless you straight up skip everything that happens before chapter 1, where everyone already meets up.
Yeah.
Checking out none of the backstories, then that's your own fault, basically. But
True.
you can choose your main character and slowly follow their story. But for the second one, I think it would be interesting to have it be like one progressive story, and then you meet a different character. You could still have like the character appears, then you can see the backstory of the character or something like that. Something along those lines. I dropped down the ladder.
Nice.
Yeah, if you could do something along the lines similarly to how the first one went, but like after the character is introduced, you can catch a glimpse of their backstory instead of that. But that would be optional. The downside of my approach for the first story is either the characters are not the most engaging for the backstories. Like if you say, let's say not my character, because you basically get everything from my character. Like you know everything about my character's setting.
Yeah.
Through my backstory, but someone else should choose to have a lot of secrets, and you just see them do something after something else has happened. Like let's just say they've been banished, and then you see them wandering after being banished. So you basically don't really get the gist of their story. That would still keep their secrecy. So
Yeah, sure.
Have the character keep their secret, but it would not be like the most engaging character to be your entryway into the world. The other way around would be like my character. You get a lot of you get a pretty good way to enter the world because you can relate to the character in the sense of you experience everything from the start, or at least with time skips, that you experience most of things.
Yeah.
Or just like you know their backstory, so you can relate to them in some other way. You don't actually, maybe they already know way more about the world than you do, but you still experience their past, so you can relate to them easily. You know they don't have any secrets from you, but then the character is not.
Oh crap!
Very...
I forgot about the curse.
Then the character is not that engaging in that sense. That I died. That it can't have any.
I'm gonna back out of here.
Yeah, do that. That it can't have any. Since they can't have any secrets from you. I guess you could properly balance things out if you plan it well enough, for it to still work. But it's not like the same impact of what you're actually originally an Imperial spy, whatever. Thing. And that was your story, and there's a big plot twist because you already got the gist of it on the backstory if you properly read between the lines, because you still had to somehow have the character reveal their backstory while even if you keep the balance, it's not gonna be like your character is totally not what you expected the character to be. Most likely, unless you execute it really well. But that's not the goal for my character, at least. As for the setup of the second story, you have one character that you follow, which would pretty much take the role of the protagonist. Pretty sure it's not the most liked role for one of the players to take. The role of the protagonist.
I'm sure some people would enjoy it.
Maybe you have someone like that in the party, I don't know. But yeah, that planning stuff obviously is way down the line anyway, so there's a lot of changes that can be made to that formula once we actually know one another and we have the first campaign set and all done. So, 5 million years from now.
Approximately 5 million years.
But yeah, having it be like this, then the characters that get introduced can have their arcs with the can have their own motivations and join in because of their own reasons, and you don't actually know them yet, and maybe you don't actually know the main character as well. It could be done different, like depending on how the person that would fill the role of protagonist wants to play things. You could also put a big twist on that, with like how I guess it's not a good example to say Ace Attorney games because most of them actually don't work just like that. I'm gonna take care of the curse while you run. I got hit.
Damn, the range on that thing. Alright, I managed to get his attention. Good God.
That curse one's down. Okay, back to what I was saying. It's not straight, based not straight like that. It's not just straight ahead like what. I can't actually properly phrase my sentence right now. Okay. It's not exactly like what I want to say, but do like a switcheroo type thing. In the Ace Attorney games. You have this, I don't know if you've played any, or if you've watched any.
Not.
But
Not yet.
play the attorney, and then like in the let's stick to the most basic one because it's pretty obvious. Then your mentor dies, but say the protagonist was the mentor, and then do the switcheroo. Do you know what I mean with that?
Yeah, totally.
Because so it's originally seems like the protagonist is gonna be the person that actually dies, so you get to know them, and their their ally, their friend, someone that's close to them in some way, is later on the actual protagonist. They take on their goal, their role, whatever, depending on how the person executes it. That would be one way to handle things.
Yeah.
Obviously, that would make for a way less open campaign.
It could be a really interesting experience, though.
It would give both of these stories a very distinct feel. Like they would be very different because their very core would be very like the very core of their structure is entirely different too.
True.
You lit the lantern, right?
Yep. Let's go check that well out while we're here.
Sure. And for the second campaign, I obviously want to have a more. It sounds stupid, more compelling character because my my isekai character. It sounds like he's an insanely boring character, but that's not the case. He's just not. Backstory's just not very deep. And it doesn't need to be, because that's how he functions.
Yeah. Ugh. There's a horrible noise down
I
here.
mean, he's literally an isekai.
Oh, boy.
Oh, big guy. Though there's very non-classic ways to handle isekai characters, my characters...
I can't see. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what happened there. He pushed my camera into the wall.
Oh.
That was annoying.
My character is pretty much the generic isekai setting. In that way, my character is a parody of the isekai setting. I'm switching to the other lantern, and we continue from there because that's where you are, and that's closer to where my souls are as well. Or should we go with the fish?
No, we can go
thing?
from here. I think this is faster.
For mine definitely, but not for yours, I think, because the well is pretty close to the starting area.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I really want those souls back. So what are we doing right now?
I guess we could give your world another go. Which one do you want to start from? The other one might be safer because we have to fight less big guys.
Yeah. Go fishing hamlet.
Yeah. Let's do that. Damn, it's almost already time to end.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Sucks.
Yeah, we didn't really get to start earlier than usual.
No.
Let's try to clear out the well for you and still somehow get my souls back.
Sounds good. I have plenty of insight to spare, so once we get my souls, we can just go to your world.
Right. Yeah, what I was saying,
my blood soul.
I like the idea of having of creating isekai characters that are not very generic, but for the concept of my character, like having an angsty isekai character, something like that, that just doesn't work. The character is basically a parody anime character.
Yeah. I
But the
think that
character will still have depth, but it's just not, his backstory will not be his depth, field of depth, and his personality will not be this deep-seeming character, or in any sense of just being this brooding, gloomy character or whatever. It could be pretty cool, isekai characters, but those could also be NPCs, should they exist. And if they don't exist, they could exist in the second campaign. Because I still think in the second campaign there should be at least be some sort of mention of that thing, should they play at the same time. If they don't play at the same time, depending on what happens throughout the story, of course, not necessarily.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna charge in and take care of the curse guy.
Oh, right. Yeah. Good idea.
The ones to the left, wait. We're in the attack. Oh, I died. The fire killed me, I think.
I'll just run back to the lamp real quick.
Right. In that sense, I totally would not be opposed if someone else were to be like, hey, I'm gonna play an isekai character too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's totally up to them if they are from the same world or if they come from actually more grim world than what my character comes from. Maybe the same world, but like not such a happy place. Many different spins that could be taken on the isekai thing. My character is just...
Oh, definitely.
My character is just the super generic version of that. But the sense of my character is just to make stupid jokes. And be deep in the places where you don't expect him to. Like, having conflict between wanting to go back to his world and enjoying the world here. Stuff like that. But he will be like this character that keeps it bottled up. So if it's like someone else listening to the door, they might hear my character crying, something like that. Like in secret in his room because he misses his family and is worried about his sister, for example.
Aww.
But then once he gets out of his room, he's like, yeah, super cheerful, hey! That kind of character.
Put on his game face.
Exactly. Kill.
Perfect sync.
But yeah, my second campaign character should be deeper. But the big bonus of having a pretty simply structured character is my character should be an easy entrance point, an easy entryway into the world setting, because my character literally does not know anything about the world and is pretty chill. Ah, I died. I triggered the big guy. I want to fall back. I don't know where you are at.
Yeah. I'm gonna run. Got rid of the curse thing at least. That's good.
Yeah, I was trying to go for that one too, but that didn't end up so well.
I think that the second campaign idea has a lot of promise, also because I think people could have a lot of fun making characters that, like in the early stages, making characters that you normally wouldn't be able to play in a campaign. Like, maybe someone plays as, like a spy, like you said. Like, that's something you normally couldn't
Right,
wouldn't do in a campaign.
This one is not because the second one is not structured like a campaign. It's actually structured
Yeah.
like a story. Because in D&D you normally don't want to have a protagonist, but the second thing
Yeah.
is built around the idea of having that. So, of course, everyone would have to agree to actually playing that style. But I think it would make for a very interesting twist, especially with the first campaign being open the way it is. And still, the first one still leaves the room to the people. Like, they can decide to be like, yeah, I'm actually, my character grew up on the streets and actually works as an assassin or something in the past. Maybe even still in contact with the Order, but it's just slightly hinted in the in the visible part of the backstory.
Yeah.
So that character might not make for the best entry point, but I still think the same structure would make sense to have like a one character only thing than a two characters thing, or maybe 3 characters thing, depending on if we actually end up having 4 or 5 players. Because I think one group would have to end up being 3 people at once. Because having 1, 2, 3 in that order would be, I think, a bit too much.
Yeah. I wonder if we can sneak down without getting his attention.
Big guy? Nah, he's...
The answer is no.
Watch out, small guys are attacking us at the same time. Big guy's down.
Nice.
But the small guy's still on us.
Oh, look at him, he's really trying.
I also like the idea of, I mean, I'm doing it differently than...
Oh, where are my blood echoes?
I died. Not really, I got hit. That's what I wanted to say, actually. Good thing I totally did not say the wrong thing. I'm dead.
But this time for real.
Yeah. I did not heal myself up fully, and didn't manage to heal myself up yet again.
Oh god, this is bad.
Climb up, maybe? Do you get the chance to?
I don't think I'd be able to get away with that.
I'm gonna move closer to the well. Maybe I'll get summoned.
Oh my god, really? There's a second one and he's fighting too.
I'm getting closer to the well. Maybe I'll get summoned.
Maybe.
Oh god, I'm in range of a lot of stuff already.
I'm climbing. Will I make it? I think I made it. I think I'm out.
You made it out of the well?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna climb back down to the lantern. I went up the ladder, but then I went to the corner of the platform, and that already got the attention of the big guy and the cursed boy.
Oh, yikes.
So I was like, nope, can't stand there. Though that would have been a good place to actually get summoned while you were in the well. If I get attacked from 2 enemies while on there, that's gonna be a short-lived victory.
Should I head to the lantern? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back at the lantern.
I don't know what happened to my blood echoes, which is not nice.
Well, probably one of the enemies absorbed them, but...
Probably. Alright, I'm also back.
Since you're alive, that's a good start. Come on, small bell. Find the big bell.
I can
360
see
quick
your
summon.
phantom, so I would expect it to summon quickly, but...
360 quick summon.
I see 2 people dressed as Simon.
I discovered the chime.
Yay! I feel like someone else is doing co-op in exactly the same area.
That
and
might
that
be
we're
the
on
case.
like the same wavelength because I was doing the prayer uh, emote, and I saw the Simon person doing the prayer emote as well. And then I started spinning in circles, and they started spinning in circles.
Oh, do you actually see Phantom's life in this game?
Apparently. Or if not live, then they saw what I was doing, did the same, and I somehow got the same thing. Let's hope that they reset to their original position. They're not just standing at the bottom of the ladder.
I'm going first because
Good idea.
someone's moving already. Oh god! That's not the one we fought first. That's the one we
No,
fought.
that one's crushing me right now.
I somehow only got hit once from this one.
Apparently he had my blood echoes. He has no eyes, so. Ooh, the Rakuyo. That's Lady Maria's weapon. And I think that's the only thing that's down here.
Cool. We'll do that later on in my world as well.
Sounds good. Alright, I guess I'll use my silencing blank and then run back to the lantern.
And then travel back and enter the other lantern because I definitely have the other entryway as my preferred one.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm super excited about all the D&D ideas.
They're very cool ideas.
Hopefully
Very
everyone will
exciting.
be on board with those things.
I bet they will.
And the really cool part about the second world plays at the same time in the same world thing is, I mean, it could be, the lame version would be to take someone that already appeared in the story, unless you plan ahead and say, yeah, okay, the character's actually gonna appear as an NPC in the story, and then I'm gonna play him, which would be pretty cool. But if you just take someone that already exists, it's kind of lame. But also you could have like with the already established fractions and whatnot in the world, like what I'm doing, but only because I'm already planning the character and putting that fraction into the world before the world even exists. But basically that thing, just in the normal order and not the I am the second in charge, second in command of world creation, and I use my power to create the world that way. But yeah. Aside from that, you just use the fractions that exist in the world, like let's say the human fraction, one side of the conflict. They probably have organizations and whatnot. Just one of them, their organizations. And you play a character that comes from there, wherever the second campaign would play. Or if depending on how much is revealed, being part of one of the groups that actually. That would be a pretty interesting concept if I were to do that, but I already have my ideas set for the second character. If my character were like, if I were to create a character that were part of a fraction that is responsible for summoning my first character with the failed attempt or whatever. If I would just plan out my second campaign's character later on, instead of right away. That's something I could have done once I would know how things have come to be, if there even is something like that involved. But yeah, I already got my character. There's no need for any of that to be specified. Did you ring the small bell?
I have.
360 quick summon? I mean, quick beckon? Discovered
Hey,
the chime.
it worked.
Of course.
Of course. Almost.
Yeah. Yeah, I might as well tell you what I had in mind with the. Because I already gave gave it some thought, the setup of my second character, how he would appear as in like in a story. Well, not he, she. Um, being on some sort of mission. From well, my character is gonna be the second character is gonna be a religious character.
Oh, interesting.
Because of the whole dragonic thing that I already mentioned once before in text form. I don't think we actually talked about this, like voice chat. Anything about the second character?
Just a little bit. You talked about the Dragon Knight organization idea.
Right. Yeah, since it's a knighthood thing.
Oh crap. Well, that was amazing.
I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going back. I
Pretty
almost
much
died
fail
too.
all around. It's like, I got this. I'm gonna be really cool. I'm gonna do my Jutsu strike and hit him as I draw, and then fling myself off the bridge and die.
Interesting maneuver. But yeah,
It's a bold plan, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him.
so like the organization will be like following the dragon gods. That's like what the order follows dragon gods. Like mostly dragonborn and to some extent kobold society. Not the organization only, but the society that lives there, and the knights are just the people that are the knights there. And my character's on a mission, and since you know knight's pride and stuff like that, won't return before that's completed, and that'll somehow tie into the into joining the others on the adventure.
That's a cool idea. I like the idea that the protagonist might not necessarily know what the final party is going to be, and then they might not necessarily know, therefore, if a person is playing an NPC this time or a PC, and then you could do something
that's pretty
like
cool. That's pretty cool. Actually, I actually did not consider it like that. I thought it would be pretty important to let the people know, but no, actually in this setting, it would be way funnier to not do that, because that would give the protagonist a different, like something else to. We synced it perfectly. Nice. Like some other thing to look forward to. It's just some reward for being the protagonist to just. I mean, the worst thing would be if someone were to be like, "Hey, I'm gonna introduce my character as a villain that needs to be recruited." That would be problematic because if the protagonist does not take the correct actions, they might just die.
True. It would be funny to do like a patches type situation where they think, oh, this is probably the character that's going to be joining my party, and then they run off with the treasure, disappear, and become an NPC.
And they will appear later on as some troublesome enemy. Wait, I need
That
to.
would be great.
I'm gonna go over there because I've yet to reclaim my stuff, and there's an enemy over here, just in case.
Right.
Nope, didn't get it back just yet.
I think it was over here, right, where you died? We were crossing this bridge.
In this area, at least, where we are right now. Something over here, blood vials.
Ow. Rude. Oh, he has your echoes. I can see them.
Oh yeah, I can't see that too. Thanks. Yeah, it was right there. I remember.
Nice.
Oh, it's that one. It's just a cape that's flapping about. I was kind of creeped out by that.
Do we want to go down here? Don't think there. I think it's a dead end.
But enemies, they could ambush us somehow if we don't.
Yeah. Nope. I can't. I can't. No! Bring back the treasure. I wanted those blood vials.
Okay.
His final spite against me.
I think going down there would be the ideal way. So
Yeah. And, oh, is that a doorway?
I think it's a shortcut.
I think you're right.
Yes. Oh, we were so close
yeah.
to instantly getting back my souls.
Oof. Actually, we could have. 'Cause
Yes,
it was right.
indeed.
We didn't even realize. Oh, that's sad. Is this an item? Oh, there is. Nice. Blood vials.
I mean,
long ladder.
Ironically, it could still end up being that way if you were to decide it to. The thing I said before, with the order being the ones that summon. I don't think that would make my character would not have any involvement in that, but technically it would be possible, but I don't think it would make for. I mean, it would make for a funny thing, but since it would be something that's the second campaign focus and not the first campaign focus, I don't think funny is what we should go for with that. I mean, if you happen to decide it, then that's fine, but.
Oh my god, there's a lot of these things. Is there any items here? That...
Yes, there's an item in the center of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, I got grabbed!
No.
Okay, good, they don't deal too much damage. Because I wasn't full health, I was kind of worried. Odd something gem.
Oh, nice.
I think odd dragon something gem.
That was weird. They weren't Shella fresh at all.
Oh!
Oh, but what the hell? Maybe they only got triggered by the host? That's weird.
Possibly.
Wow.
I know one thing I'll want for my second campaign character, additionally to the heavy armor proficiency, which I actually think is perfectly reasonable with my character missing out on a secondary language, because Dragonic is twice from race and class, and
right.
as well as the Dragon Sorcerer already giving higher armor class when not wearing armor, well not actually yeah, that kind of thing, where you could reach a good armor class without wearing armor instead of just having heavy armor. I guess that would kind of even itself out in that regard. But also animal handling would be something my character needs, because they're basically a dragon rider.
True. That guy popped right out of his shell.
I think it would be I would think it would be cool to have. It's really stupid to talk about like how the character would be introduced, because way off in the future, but be like the character's pursuing someone like while the others are on a quest, maybe someone's dashing past or whatever, maybe it's even they're on a quest, like side quest style with the same target, or even main quest. The same target. Oh, I can hear the bell again.
Is this the...
Can get the item?
Oh, watch out!
Yeah, I expected as much.
Oh! What an ass.
There an item for you in there too?
Not for me.
Okay. Something like that, and then I imagine like a cliff. My character appears up on a cliff on the riding a dragon, well, a drake, because non-winged.
Oh no.
Oh boy, let's retreat.
I retreated so far that I retreated back to my world.
Well, pretty easy to get you back here, because we mostly just cleared out here and opened up a shortcut.
True.
Is that an item? It is. Bloodstone chunk. But yeah. The character
I'll just
appears
stand next to the door.
the character is introduced because maybe maybe the character appears hunting someone, that person runs away while the party is in a combat situation, and the character is forced to involve themselves into the combat as well,
Oh yeah.
or something like that. Then they talk, because that's what you do when you encounter someone else who's helping you fight.
Indeed.
And the interesting thing is, none of the characters actually need to have any sort of. None of these characters need to fill any classic stereotypes. Like, character types, like the protagonist doesn't need to be like the super friendly dude or whatever.
Yeah.
Because, it's gonna be a story. It's the events. Since it's not going to be an open scenario, it's going to be the events that tie the characters together, not necessarily the party itself.
True.
While it does help when the characters get along, conflict is also interesting.
Definitely.
So there's no need to sync up characters in some sort of way, like what I'm doing with my primary character, making sure that once everyone else is set, I'll decide on my general alignment with the character to make sure that everyone's somehow able to get along. And if it's like, if there's a lot of neutral good people, and we've got chaotic good, and I can be lawful good to bring a little bit of chaos in there, in the sense of there being a contrast.
Yes.
Which is what I'm tending towards, the lawful good for my rogue. Lawful good for a rogue, a knight that is actually a sorcerer. The other way around. My weapon's just... You died for my sins. But you got them.
Yes. That's all that matters.
Not sure if I should just run back again though, because we've got very little time.
Yeah.
Let's just see where this leads. Maybe it just straight up leads to the next shortcut.
Yeah, just take a little peek.
There's a drop. I don't think it does. I'm going back for you.
Oh. That is a conspicuous hole.
Sure is. But yeah, I think... Should everyone be on the same wavelength as us? I mean... I'm doing a lot of idea planning stuff like that without consulting any of the other players, so... Obviously, all of that could be not happening. But I don't think, like, most of the stuff for the first campaign is just so generally structured that nothing really should speak against it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Ravioli, ravioli, give me the beccanoli. Oh, it worked.
It worked. Amazing. Nice.
Perfect.
We were on a roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did that last time.
Right. So down it goes. It's so sad that our time is always so limited.
Yeah. I'm pretty annoyed. My dad coming so late. So that's just a dead end, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Huh. What is this? Some kind of machinery?
I'm gonna operate the device, okay?
Yep. You know what? I think this actually is the shortcut.
Oh. Oh.
Huh.
Okay. The ladder in there did make me think there is no way that's gonna lead up.
Yeah, totally.
Yes. Wild.
Huh. There's a little ladder. Doesn't go anywhere.
Huh?
There's a little ladder, or a little staircase, but it doesn't go anywhere.
Oh. Yeah, it's just cosmetics.
Yee.
But cool. I don't actually know if it makes sense to do anything anymore, but
Let's look down. I think that's the boss. Down this way.
there's an item here. I'm gonna pick it up.
Where'd
Oh,
you go?
I think that's
I lost you. Where are you?
over here. Are
Oh,
those
shoot.
guys transparent for you? Because I just killed one of them.
No, they're not transparent, but they're just like laying there praying.
Yeah, they're one hit, so
Yeah, I think that is the boss of the Yep, there's fog wall.
let's not do that just yet.
There's an enemy that causes frenzy down the other path.
We can go down here apparently.
Yeah. Oh. Even with the elevator there.
Yeah. Was surprised. Oh, there's ringing. A bell ringing woman.
She's hiding in a hole.
I thought this would still be the same bell ringing woman, which is why I was confused.
Yeah, I did too, to be honest.
That's actually really weird that she's down here. And we're up there, and
And he's frozen in there, and he's the sheriff, and we're frozen in there.
yeah, what's really cool about the concept of my dragon rider character. I don't know which levels we. What happened? How did you die?
Frenzy. Those things with the brains inflict frenzy just from being close to them, and it just dropped my health from near full to 0. They're so frustrating. It's the worst status ailment in Bloodborne. It's like curse almost.
I think I'll use the my blank thing to.
Yeah, this is probably a good point to stop for today.
We only got
then.
like 10 minutes left. Would be a rush.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the dream.
Yeah. Right, we'll do that. Items, use the Where is it? Balancing blank. Yes. Return to the Hunter's Dream. Obviously, the big downside to my idea is anyone who listens and likes the style of the first one, the second one's going to be very different.
That's true. But I think it's okay. I think it's worth it.
Farewell.
I mean, a lot of things are going to be different, but the players are going to be the same, so it could still be very enjoyable for majority of the people that like the one of them.
Definitely.
Right, we'll just exit. There. And that's the end of the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Even though we're only talking about D&D.
Thanks for watching.
Until next time, which should still be next week, because next week is nothing else. Though maybe not, depending on if we'll do something else with talking. But probably still. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, bye bye.
Bye.